There are 4 steps to building a successful social media marketing agency, or SMMA. And the first step is choosing the right niche. You hear it all the time, but choosing the right niche is actually much harder than you think. You have to understand what your solution is and who it can be tailored to in order to fit their need and solve their problem. And second is your SMMA model. And your SMMA model is so important because you can't have a successful business without having a process to follow. And third is having an irresistible sales process. This is where you find a specific problem that you can solve to a specific audience in a specific niche. And fourth is gaining the right customers. We've all had to deal with customers that aren't necessarily the right customers, and this is where you get the clients that you want to work with that generate revenue for your business. So what is an SMMA? A social media marketing agency is an agency that helps other businesses to gain their customer base, increase their retention, and drive their revenue through the roof. Social media marketing agencies are so highly valued because there are so many businesses out there that do not have their own marketing team to get their products and their services in front of the clients and the customers that they want. So how do you find the right niche for your SMMA? Well, the first thing that you have to know is that you can't start with everything for every business all at once. You must be specific in defining your niche. You may start with something that is relevant to your interests or to your experiences, or you can define something that falls within your skill set, whether that is content creation, running ad campaigns on various platforms, managing the social media platforms for your client. No matter what it is, you have to be specific in finding one aspect that you will focus on to start with. You must be specific in finding your niche. The more specific, the better. If you want your SMMA to stand out above all other competitors, you must have a deep understanding of your niche and the customers within it. And one way to do that is by doing research and identifying your ideal target audience. How do you choose a target audience? Once you have decided your specific avenue for your SMMA to offer and defined who your niche is, you then have to determine if that niche has a need for your solution. And this can be one of the best ways to determine what your niche should be. If you know that in your SMMA you want to focus on content creation, then go find a niche that has a huge need for content creation. If you want your SMMA to focus on running ad campaigns, go find a specific niche that has a huge need for ads. Once you have determined your niche and what the needs of that niche are, it is now time to focus on your SMMA model. I said it at the beginning of this video that you can't do everything for every business all at once, nor do you want to because your plate would be way too full, but this is where you get specific on what your SMMA model is and what you do. What service do you want to offer as an SMMA? I've given the example of content creation, social media management, and running ad campaigns, but these are just a few of the vast array of choices that you can choose from for your SMMA. The number one way to determine what your SMMA should offer as a service is to ask what the value is. What value does your specific niche need? Can you provide value to the niche that you have chosen? If you want to set your SMMA up for success from the beginning, you need to determine the value that you can provide to your specific niche. The specific service that you choose for your SMMA model should be something that you know that you can deliver on. Something that every business owner hates more than anything is whenever a service that they have paid for does not get delivered, or that service is performed at a poor level. You want to ensure that you can deliver the value of whatever service you choose for your SMMA model. The simple question to ask yourself when building an SMMA model is, what will you offer? And once you have defined what you will offer, you can then create an irresistible sales process. One of my favorite quotes comes from Eleanor Roosevelt, and she says this: "Learn from the mistakes of others. You can't live long enough to make them yourself." And this quote is so applicable when creating an irresistible sales process because you must look at other businesses and learn from their mistakes. Find another business within the specific niche that you chose and look at a sales process that they used in which they failed to meet the customer's needs. And you can learn from their mistakes. So now what will your sales process be? What one issue are you solving for your specific niche? How will you differ from other businesses within that niche? Make sure that your offer is so irresistible to customers because of the value that you add. A good way to find an irresistible sales process is to create an offer that adds value to something that customers don't want to do themselves. This often drives the customers into wanting and needing your services even more. Once you have created an irresistible sales process, it's now time to gain the right customers. Whenever you gain the right customers for your SMMA, you are getting consistent revenue, which allows your business to build and grow. You get to work with the clients that you want to, and the clients want to work with you as well, making it an easy relationship to be able to do business and to help each other grow. And when you work with the right customers, let's be honest, it just makes your business feel better. We've all had clients and customers that we've worked with that we're not necessarily fond of, but we're a business and we have a duty to provide services and products to customers. So focus on your niche and the customers within that, because you want to gain the right customers that will help you to excel and to grow your SMMA. So if you want to build a successful social media marketing agency, make sure that you follow these 4 steps of choosing the right niche, building your SMMA model, creating an irresistible sales process, and gaining the right customers. If you're thinking about starting your SMMA, I hope that this video helps, and I hope that you can follow along with these steps to grow your SMMA, to find the right clients, and to help you boost your revenue. If you like this video, hit the like and the subscribe button, and watch my next video on the top 5 strategies to grow any business. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.